it's akidearest. So recently my friends invited me to go on a night out to a cafe called the KAWAII Monster Cafe, and I thought, yes, another place to cross off the bucket list and add to my potentially growing Japanese cafe playlist. Why not? Because we've done the Yaoi Cafe, we've done the Butler Cafe, we've done the PPAP Cafe, and now the one and only KAWAII Monster Cafe. Now, apparently the theme of this place is supposed to be as if you got swallowed up whole by a monster and that you ended up in its stomach, which is basically just one giant birthday party scene filled with vibrant colors and burlesque. I remember we walked inside and were just immediately greeted by this giant layered cake in the middle of the entire cafe, and I also remember that the room was divided into sort of these sections where other guests can chill. Now, where we sat, according to the website, was called the Milk Stand. I wasn't entirely sure why they gave it that name until we were heading to our seat, because above us hung a collection of floating animal heads trying to drink milk through crazy straws from some hanging baby bottles on the ceiling. So, okay then. So with any Japanese cafe, the theme never really stops at room decorations. It finds its way to theme even the food, which of course we had to try. Choices on the menu were for the most part normal, while others were a tad more intricate. You want to start up with an appetizer? How about some french fries served on a paint palette where you can mix colorful sauces up? For one night you can potentially become your own Bob Ross. You want some protein and some sweets? How about chicken served with a side of chocolate? Not my ideal combination, but this is a monster stomach we're apparently in, so of course the food is going to be mixed up, and while we're at it, let's just add a cup of diabetes, called the Colorful Poison Parfait Extreme, as it puts it. I mean, really, every inch of this cafe literally looked like I vomited up rainbows and made it into a tourist attraction. Right on. Being called the KAWAII Monster Cafe, you can clearly see while there is an overabundance of kawaii and monster references, I'd say that this place kinda overexceeds the term cafe and more so a nightclub. I mean, there was even this part where the MC was dressed as this sort of Mad Hatter character, and the staff almost every 5 minutes had a different performance where they jump up on the cake, dance the night away, bring up foreigners, skip around the tables, hand out drinks randomly for happy hour, and you easily forget the fact that this is all part of a cafe. But it's Japan, and I think that the word cafe is just a popularized term to bring more customers. Later that night, I was finally convinced to just jump up on the cake with everyone else and do it for the gram. Shoutouts, by the way, to whoever's in the monster suit, because I feel like they might be doing a few shots before coming out, because I swear the amount of energy that this little guy had was unbelievable. So you're probably wondering, what type of person would create such an elaborate cafe? Well, it's this guy. Yeah, he was literally just chilling at our table talking to one of our friends, watching the entire performance next to us. Believe it or not, he's the master behind this madness that is also the designer for Kiari Pamyu Pamyu. You know that singer who made the Pon 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 song? I know, right? Now, with that knowledge, it really doesn't come that surprising. So of course, I had to ask him questions about the place, and he was pretty good in English and amazingly chill about the entire thing. I asked him what inspired him with the design of the floating bunny heads drinking milk from the ceiling, and what he said surprised me. While most of the concept of the design of this cafe is his own, inspiration for the style was from him watching Clockwork Orange, which now that he says that, I can kinda see it in some aspects, so good taste in movies, my dude. After a few hours of more dancers, Harajuku models, and loud music that caused us to start yelling across the table, the experience of the KAWAII Monster Cafe was anything but lackluster of an experience. We said our goodbye to the owner, the staff, the fellow foreigners tipsy on whatever concoction of drinks they had, and left with a final view of merchandise to carry out in case we wanted to visit the cafe again. While I am from Las Vegas, surprisingly enough, I'm not that much of a party person myself. I could see one coming here at least once with friends, myself included, so take this random vlog of an experience as a recommendation of where you guys can potentially celebrate your birthday by jumping on cakes and hugging googly-eyed purple monsters, all while having a sugar rush from a parfait doused in food coloring. And once you're done, you can exit through the monster stomach and go back to the normal streets of Tokyo. So yeah, that was my experience at the KAWAII Monster Cafe. I know this is kind of a little bit of a different type of vlog, but this place was absolutely infested with copyright material that would have crippled my YouTube channel. So let me know in the comment section down below. Would you guys go here? Maybe? Yes? No? If you guys ever do come to Japan, I'll try to put a link in the description where you guys can check out details and maybe some more pictures of the place if it takes your fancy. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel for anime, otaku, and a few Japanese vlogs here and there. and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!